Just a few weeks ago, we reported that a public library in King County, Washington, allowed a transgender woman to perform a striptease and lewd dance in front of children as young as toddlers. Now that same county hired a black transgender woman to get naked, give lap dances, and forcibly kiss audience members at a fundraiser for homelessness paid for by tax dollars. King County's homelessness outreach program, called All Home, reportedly hired Seattle-based trans stripper Beyonce Black St. James to perform at their annual fundraising event for the homeless. And here's how that went. And quick disclaimer, you can't unsee this. Only after getting pushback for the event did the county suspend Kira Zylstra, the director of the program, with pay, of course. Thanks again, taxpayers. And when it gets even better, believe it or not, the conference was titled Decolonizing Our Collective Work, and according to the event description online, was meant to, quote, examine the legacies of structural racism in our systems and co-design a path towards liberation with Black, Indigenous, Brown, and other marginalized communities affected by homelessness. The striptease was advertised ahead of time as a cultural presentation with no warning that a transgender woman was about to show up and grind on the audience. But judging by the cheers from the crowd, it was not much of a disappointment. So now let me get this straight, libs, because this seems just a little odd to me. That's how you liberate an impoverished, disenfranchised minority community? By a liberal white woman who makes $125 grand a year paying a mentally disturbed black man who thinks he's a woman to take off his clothes while people throw money at him? That's liberation? That's how we reach out to black and brown communities struggling with homelessness? Just get naked and dance for us for money. Gosh, so empowering. Look, I know it's 2019 and we've gone off the cliff with no parachute in sight here, but seriously? Democratic city and county governments in America are using taxpayer dollars to hire men dressed as women to strip, give lap dances, all for helping the homeless. They're liberating the black community by paying mentally ill black men to strip for them. Now, it used to be that politicians had to go down to Central America and funnel money through backdoor travel budgets to do this kind of crap. Now they're just doing it right here out in the open and expecting zero pushback for it because our society has become so depraved that paying a cross-dressing man to get naked at a fundraiser is somehow considered okay. Except that it's not okay. None of this is okay. At least not if the term okay has any connection to sanity, basic human decency, or simple logic. Normalizing gender dysphoria is not okay. People ripping off their clothes at a taxpayer-funded event is not okay. Trans activists dressed like demon unicorns reading storybooks to children at public libraries, child drag queens being paraded around at gay bars and on national TV. Parents dressing their little boys in pink tutus, schools handing out gender surveys to kindergartners. None of this is okay, and it never will be. I don't care how many letters you add to your rainbow bedazzled bumper sticker or how much liberal mumbo-jumbo you put in your ad events. None of this is acceptance or inclusion or liberation. It's abuse. It is exploiting people for identity politics, and it is sick. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.